Good afternoon to all of you. What a pleasant evening to be here. My name is Mr. Leong. I will serve as your MC for today's session. First and foremost, I would like to welcome and thank you all for being here with us today. Before proceeding, I would like to extend my gratitude to Puan Norin binti Zakaria, Deputy Education Officer for the Learning Sector. Petaling Utama District Education Office, Ms. Jerry, Puan Hilwana, and Puan Badia, SISC Plus officers, to all the wonderful teachers involved in ensuring that this program, the Cerdik Petama series, is a success in helping pupils and teachers alike. Today will be the first part of our session, and the main purpose of our session today is all about having fun through stories. Please be reminded, boys and girls, to stay focused and use the chat box only to answer the question. With us today are a team of experienced and dedicated teachers cum trainers from various schools in the Petaling Utama district. We are going to present a story entitled The King of Kites. Sounds familiar, everyone? Right, let us get ready. Hey, there is someone there.
Hi, Mr. Leong. What fine weather it is. How I wish I could fly a kite.
Oh, yes, it is so windy and the weather is lovely. It is definitely a good day to fly kites. However, have you forgotten we are facing the COVID-19 pandemic and we are not allowed to go out in the open?
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Don't worry, Miss Shantini. You might not be able to fly a kite today, but you can gather a lot of information about kites in today's session.
That would be great. Hi, everyone. Hope all of you are keeping well. Before we go further, let's have a look at the learning objective and success criteria for today. As for the objective, by the end of the session, you should be able to listen to part of the story King of Kites and predict the outcome of the story. Well, for the success criteria, you can give at least 3 out of 5 information correctly describing a kite, give at least 5 specific information correctly based on the story heard, and write at least 2 sentences in the Padlet to predict the story. Back to you, Mr. Leong.
Thank you, Miss Shantini. Boys and girls, let us start with the pre-activity. Please use the chat box to send your responses. Are you ready?
Yes, I
Flown a
guess they
kite
are.
before? Oh, I'm sure they are ready. Have you flown a kite before, boys and girls? What about you, Miss Shantini?
No, Mr. Leong. However, I have seen my friends flying them.
Okay, now I would like to know more about the children. Have Boys and girls, have you ever flown a kite before? Please put your responses in the chat box.
Yes, let it keep coming in.
Bring it on, boys and girls. Put in more answers.
Yes, I see a lot of yes answers.
Oh, I
So
do
most
see
of
some of the answers. Yes.
them kites.
Okay,
And some are
that's
saying no,
correct.
Mr. Leong,
Oh,
and some are saying no.
some people have. Oh, I'm sure there are people who have flown a kite before. Some of them haven't. Okay, that is very interesting.
Surely.
Boys and girls, look at the picture. What do you see, children?
Wow, they are beautiful kites.
They are. I'm really surprised kites can be this beautiful. Boys and girls, what do you see in the picture? What type of kites do you see in the picture? Oh, yes, kites. Definitely kites. But could you tell me what type of kites are they? Okay, that is interesting.
Yes, what about the shapes, Mr. Leong?
I see. Um, I think kites can be made into many different shapes. Mm, there are butterfly shapes. There are goldfish. We have aeroplane, and we have eagle or some bird. Oh, there is an eagle kite. Yes, well done, boys and girls. You did it. You did it well. However, boys and girls, do you know kites can come in different size, shapes, and colors?
That's true, Mr. Leong.
Yes. Thank you for your responses, children. Now we will proceed with the first activity. Passing to you, Miss Shantini.
Thank you, Mr. Leong. So, boys and girls, let's start with the first activity for this session. This is a live worksheet. I'm going to share it with you. Okay, you can see it on the screen. There are two answers in each bubble. As you can see, there are two answers in each bubble. Okay, this is a drop down option. When you click on the option, you will see two answers. All right. Once you have clicked on the correct answer, okay, once you've clicked on the correct answer, at the bottom of this worksheet, you will see the finish word. Click on it and send it to me. I will share the answers with you. Now I'm going to share the link with you. All right, I have shared the link with you. You may start doing the worksheet now.
Oh, Miss Shantini, this activity looks interesting. Could we share the link one more time?
Yes, yes, Mr. Leong, I've shared it already.
Boys and girls, keep it coming.
Okay, please hang a moment. Yeah.
Oh, boys and girls, this is really interesting. Let's take a look at this activity. Oh, seems like this is a drop-down box activity, boys and girls. Have you have you ever done a drop down box activity before? So what you have to do is that you have to choose the correct answer to describe a kite. Yes, click on the correct answer as shown in the example. This is really interesting, boys and girls. I hope you try your best. By the way, I'm really curious. Have you ever made a kite before, boys and girls? Well, as for me, I think I've made a kite when I was studying. Hmm. So all we need is a few materials. For example, some woods, some glues, right? Um, some papers. What I love the most about making kite is that I can make it into any shapes I want. I can make it into any color I want, any size. I can make a big kite. I can make a small kite. Well, it really depends on how big do you want to make the kite. I think my favorite kite is the goldfish kite that I made. I think it was primary school. I think I was in year 4. Same like all of you. That's a goldfish kite. Well, it took me about a day to complete the kite. Mm,
Okay, you can try the link now again in case you could not try it, in case you could not do it just now.
oh well. Hmm. Some shapes are really unique, boys and girls. Well, I have seen many different shapes in terms of people making kites, and they are really interesting. Oh yes, boys and girls, I have to remind
All
you,
right.
boys and girls.
I can have the answers coming in now.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Boys and girls, I have to remind you not to spam the chat box. Yes, only use the chat box to answer questions. Thank you very much. Seems like some of you have finished the activity.
As you can see, the answers are here. Thank you for all your answers. Let it keep coming in.
Good job, boys and girls.
Good job. Great. Victor, you have gotten it almost all correct. Okay. And good job. Chin Wei Shen, Chong Wayne. All your answers are incredible. As
Keep it
Anna,
coming, boys and girls.
your answers are also good. I can see most of you have completed your task for this activity, and most of you are nearly getting the flat score of 5 over 5 and 4 over 5. Good. Good try. Well done.
Great job, everyone. Keep it coming, boys and girls. Oh, this is so exciting. Isn't it, Miss Shantini?
Yes, surely it is. And I think the children are enjoying it because most of them are getting all correct.
Oh, yes.
As you can see, most of them, this is a flat score of 5 over 5.
Oh, that is
Good,
great.
Muhammad Adam, Vinay Gunalan, Kristen, well done. Chan Wan Yu, you can try again. Okay, Hong Zuan Hu, Vashini. Okay, all of you are doing good. All of you are doing very well. Okay, all right. Back to you, Mr. Leong.
Oh,
And I hope all of you will enjoy the more activities that are on the way after this. Thank you.
thank you, Miss Shantini. Thank you, Miss Shantini, for the activity. Children, are you wondering what's coming up next? I would like to invite Miss Ivana and Miss Amira for their session. Ooh. Hi. Welcome, Miss Ivana and Miss Amira.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Kaishin.
Hi,
Thank you,
okay, thank you
Amira.
so much. Hi, thank you so much, Mr. Leong.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
hi, good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you are still excited to listen to us. Oh, hi, Miss Eva. She's my
Hi,
partner
Miss Amira.
tell the story to all of you. But let me introduce myself first. I'm Miss Amira Naziha binti Zulkifli from SK2 Petaling Jaya. Let me see if there are pupils from SK2 Petaling Jaya too. You can type hi in the chat box. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, don't worry. If you are from other schools in Petaling Utama district, or if you are from any schools in Selangor, you can type hello in the comment section. And here my partner, Miss Eva, pass to you to introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone, and thank you, Miss Amira. So I'm going to start by introducing myself. I am Miss Ivana, or you can call me Miss Eva. I'm from SK Bandar Utama Damansara 2. And here with me today is Miss Amira, and we hope that you will be having fun during our session and throughout the whole session today. We have got a lot of exciting activities for you. And before we begin, I just want to thank all of you for tuning in, regardless of where you're from, which school you're from. And if you are from my school, if you're one of my students, can you just say hi in the chat box? It will be great to see all of you.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
boys and girls, all of you need to lend your ears to both of us and listen to the story well. Stay focused and active. Along the way, if we ask questions, you can respond or answer by typing in the chat box. Deal? Okay? Good. Let's get started, people.
Okay. Let's start, Miss Amira.
Oh yeah, Miss Eva. What did you bring to today's class?
Okay, so Miss Amira, and also to everyone watching, I actually brought a couple of stuff today. I've got two wooden skewers. I've got a thread, and it's white. Okay, and then I've got two A4 papers. I chose white because I intend to color them. Okay, because you know you can actually do a lot of things with white papers. I've got a green ribbon. It's actually, it's like emerald green. I've got scissors. Please be careful when you use them. And I've got tape. I also have glue, Miss Amira.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what can we do with these materials? They look familiar. Pupils, can you help me to guess what can we make from these materials? You can share your responses in the chat box. What can we make from these materials? Mm,
What would
get it
you
or
do if you had all of these materials that I have? What would you do?
Oh, someone
We
said
could say
yes, we
kites.
can make kite. Yeah, most of their responses are
Kites,
saying
kites,
kite.
beautiful
Yes,
kite,
you can
a
make
kite.
kite. Good job. So Miss Eva, what is the answer?
Okay, well, your guess is right. With all those materials, you can actually create your own kite. But with me today, look what I have.
Wow, Miss Eva,
Wow, right?
you are showing a kite.
Yeah. And if you look closely, Miss Amira, there are a lot of colors on this kite, like what Mr. Leong said earlier. You know, your
Mm-hmm.
kites can be very colorful. It can be of any shape. And I've got purple, I've got red, I've got orange, I've got yellow, I've got green, I've got blue on my kite today. So with all
Wow,
these
it's
materials,
colorful.
yes, it's colorful, and we can make our own version of a kite. Yes, a
What
rainbow
someone
kite.
say rainbow kite?
Yeah, a rainbow kite, exactly. Okay, so Miss Amira and everyone who's watching this, can you guess? Can you just take a guess? The title of the story that both Miss Amira and myself will be sharing with you today. Can you type it in the chat box? You may already know the answer. It's so beautiful. Yes, it is beautiful. The kite is beautiful. Can you guess the title of the story we are sharing today?
Rainbow kite, the king of kites. Yes, the responses are too fast.
Yeah, there are a lot of responses. We've got like 700 of you kids watching,
We are going to
650.
make kite.
The king
Yeah.
of kites. Okay.
All
So,
right,
Miss Amira,
next. Mm-hmm. All right. So, the kite just now brought us to read the book today entitled The King of Kites, written by Judith Hannigan and Law Fournier. Hmm.
so Miss Amira, since you introduced the title of the story, do you like have you ever wondered what the story is about and what do you think the whole idea of the story is about?
I think it must be related to this boy on the cover and the kite in his hands. But I wonder why he's called the king. And where is this boy actually? What do you think, pupils? Where is this
Okay.
boy actually?
Why don't everyone watching, why don't you give us an idea what you think this story is about? Where do you think it's taking place? Can you just type it in the chat box before we move on further?
Hmm,
Wow.
because his story? He's from India. Someone said he's from
Yeah.
India. Okay. I think
Right,
he's
great
from India.
responses, Miss Amira. So I
Yeah.
think boys and girls, and also Miss Amira and all the teachers who are watching this, let's get to know more about this story. And to answer Miss Amira's question, why is he being called the king of kites? But before we do all of that, let's look at the blurb so we can actually guess or have a greater picture of what the story is about. So, boys and girls, if you are watching this, a blurb is usually like a short synopsis or an overview of the story, and you can usually find it at the back of the page of, at the back of the book. Okay, any storybooks. Okay, so when Anil hears about a big wedding in the village, he decides to make 12 kites. Not one, but Anil decided to make 12 kites, and he decides to make them in honor of the bride. He wanted to fly 12 kites. But Anil's mother is also making clothes for people in the neighborhood, in the village for the special day, and she needed Anil's help. And she also needed all of his ribbons and all of his sequins. So, how can Anil go about and go to the wedding without the kites? What do you think will happen next?
Hmm.
Okay, interesting, right? So
Yes.
it is, right? So now we all know that the boy in the story or the boy in the front cover is called Anil, and he has got a huge mission. Why do I call it huge? It's huge because he has planned to actually make 12 kites, okay, to fly in honor of the bride. Okay, so Miss Amira and to everyone who's listening and watching this, do you think Anil will succeed in making 12 kites? Will he succeed, Miss Amira?
I think maybe he'll succeed or not. Hmm.
So you're not
So
quite sure, right? I'm
now,
actually
okay,
not quite
now
sure as
I'm
well,
getting excited. Do you
right?
feel
And
excited
I
too,
am excited
people?
too.
Hmm.
And some of the boys and girls actually said that yes, they will succeed. So let's see if your guesses are right. And since both Miss Amira and myself are really excited about the story, let's begin reading. And to find out the story, we are going to start sharing with you the story, okay? And let's
Okay.
see if all your guesses and all your assumptions are right. Okay. So this is a story about a boy named Anil. And Anil lives in a village in India. He lived in a beautiful village in India, as you can see in the picture. This is Anil and his friends. And the thing that about Anil is Anil knew all about kites. He was an expert about kites. He knew how to make them out of paper, sticks, and glue. And the best part is Anil knew how to fly his kites high up in the sky above the village, and everyone was often amazed. So he knew a lot about kites. And the other children in the village would often play kites with him. Not only is he great at making kites and flying them, he was also good at mending broken kites. So whenever children in the village needed to fix their broken kites, Anil was the person they would turn to. And that is why Anil is called the king of kites, Miss Samira.
Oh, Miss Eva, I wish I could be like Anil. He's so talented. Up till now, I still don't know how to fly a kite. I still don't know how to fly a kite. How about you?
Well, to be honest, I've tried flying kites before, but I wasn't very successful at it because it's quite difficult. You know,
Yes,
you
same
have to
goes
have
to
like
me.
exactly. It is difficult. Okay. Next. So, as I introduced earlier, Anil was the king of kites because he was great at making kites. He was great at flying the kites. He was also great at fixing broken kites. Okay, so Anil was the king of kites. If you had a choice, what would you be? What king would you be? What princess would you be? What queen would you be? What would you be? Would you like to share in the chat box? Someone said the chicken animations, or you were referring to the picture. What would you be if you had a choice? Miss Amira, what would you be?
Hmm, I think I would be the king of Chongka because I love to play Chongka and it is fun. So yeah, I would be the king of Chongka.
King of Chongka, Queen of Chongka. Someone actually said King of Arts and Craft. If I had a choice, I would want to be the Queen of Chocolates because I just love, love, love anything to do with chocolates, you know?
Yes,
Someone
someone
actually
said
said King of Art, right?
yes.
Artist or animator, Jovi Liu. That's an interesting one.
King of artists, king of kings.
King of Kings, King of Cars, King of Army. So there are a lot of great answers here. And someone actually said Queen of Crafts, Noraisha Adriana. That's an amazing answer. Okay. And you can see that we all have different dreams and different hopes if we had a chance to be, a different, if we have like a title to ourselves. Okay. Should we move on to the next part, Miss Amira?
Yes, we should. Okay, wow. I can see
Okay, let's go.
many answers from all of you. And the answers are very fast. Okay, so those are brilliant. Now, look. Who were in the picture? Yes. Ladies, women. So, we have Anil's mother and other women from the village. Where were they actually? At the shop? Outside of the house? Or in the house? Absolutely. Of course, they were in the house. And whose house was that? Of course, Anil's house. See? They smiled happily and they were wearing very bright and colorful clothes. I love those bright colors. How about you, Miss Eva? Do you love
I
bright colors?
actually, yeah, I love bright colors, but today I'm wearing black. But it's amazing to see, like, in this picture, they're all wearing colorful clothes. It kind of gives you that happy, cheerful vibe, right?
Yes, same goes to me. Wearing bright colors can make me feel confident and happy. I guess it maybe works the same for you guys too. So, let's continue. If Anil was good at making kites, his mother knew how to sew. What a
Mhm.
talented family they have. So,
Exactly.
boys and girls, which one was Anil's mother? Was she in the
What do you
yellow
guess?
sari? Or the one holding the pink dress? Or the one in the white and pink sari? Or the one with the gray hair? You can type your answers in the chat box. Yes. Which one is Anil's mother? Yes, someone
Someone
said
said the old woman.
the oh really? Someone said I can see
No.
someone typing the one holding what? Okay, white and pink, the one who is teaching. Yes, Yes, absolutely. Yes, brilliant. She must be the one in the white and pink sari. Of course, the one who was holding the needle. Since Anil's mother knew how to sew, she knew how to cut cloth and stitch seams. Do you know what seam is? Do you know, Miss Eva, what seam is?
I do, but what about the kids? Do you know what Sims are? Like, can you take a guess or can you give us the answer if
Yeah,
you know what it is?
actually, you can check on your clothes. It's actually seam is a line where two pieces of fabric are sewn together, so you can actually see the lines of the seam on your clothes. Maybe, obviously, it can be seen on your jeans. Can
I
you
can see
check?
them on my pants.
Yes, can you check them now? The seams? Yes. No. Okay, someone said yes. All right. Someone said benang. Okay. All right, let's continue. So I hope you know what seam is. Let's continue. Not only Anna's mother knew how to sew, but she also knew how to work beautiful patterns in bright silk. So she must be very creative, right?
Exactly.
So what were the ladies doing there, pupils? Were they just hanging out together at Anna's house? No, right. So the other women brought her their old clothes to mend. It means to fix or stitch the clothes. So that's why she was called the Queen of Needles.
Yes.
All right, children. Next, if Arnold's mother was known as the Queen of Needles, what title would you give to your mother or grandmother? How about you, Miss Eva?
If I could give a title to my mother or grandmother, it would be the Queen of Food because they are really, really great cooks. They cook amazing food. So,
Yes,
yeah, probably Queen of Food. Let's see the
yes,
responses from the boys and girls and everyone watching.
because mom is always the best cook ever.
Queen of Cooking. Someone said Queen of Cooking. Queen of
Yes, your
Kindness.
answer. Queen of my life. Oh,
Oh my
that
God,
is,
that's sweet.
yes. Queen of
That's very, very
scolding. Someone said Queen of scolding.
Queen of
Okay.
Heart.
Queen of baking. Queen of nagging. Oh, that is not nice to say your mother like that. Okay. Queen of my
Queen of
heart.
Love.
Yes. Queen of my family.
Queen of
Yes.
Comfort. You see that one? It was so sweet. So we've got a lot of great answers, Miss Amira. But what about you?
Mm,
What title would you give your mother
I
or
think it's,
grandmother?
yeah, we shared the same title because I thought the same like you. The
Oh,
same one,
okay.
the same title like you, the same title like yours. So my mom will be the queen of food also because almost 24 hours she will cook in the kitchen, and we will like eat whatever she cooks. So that's why she is the queen of cook or the queen of
Probably the
kitchen.
best cook for you, right?
Yes. So thank you so much, boys and girls, for the responses. Let's continue. Next.
Okay, let's continue to the next part of the story. Can you take a wild guess where Anil, who is the king of kites, and his mother, who is the queen of needles, where are they exactly? You can see all this chicken, you can see thread, you can see, kites actually. There are two kites in this picture. Can you guess where they are or what they're doing?
Were they outside
So,
of the
what happens
house?
is that every morning, Anil and his mother, yes, they're outside. Every morning, Anil and his mother would sit together in the corner of the yard outside of their house. And what would they do? Well, Anil's mother would usually have everything she needs. Okay, she would always have folds of fabric, reels of thread, and a pot of shiny new pins. And when she has all of that, she's set to work and soon she would start sewing. it means she was ready to stitch new clothes. And Anil would spend that time to create new kites, or sometimes what he would do is he would mend and fix old broken kites. So, have you ever seen? Wait, before that, I would like to share with all of you watching the collection of threads that I have. Even though I'm not the queen of needles, Miss Amira, I do have a lot of threads.
Wow.
Well, I've got reels of threads. Like I've got red, I've got yellow, I've got green, blue, pink, white, dark blue, black, gray, green, purple, which is a bit like brown, and also blue. And this is what I have. Can you imagine what Anil's mother would have? Because she is, in fact, the queen of needles, right?
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next part of the story. Okay, boys and girls. We know that this story, it's set in India, and we know that Anil's mother is the queen of needles. She probably has more than any of, like, probably more than all of these threads. She probably has like gold or silver, or I don't know, any color you can think of. So, what type of clothes do you think Anil's mother usually sews? Like, can you take a guess? Would she, sew a blouse like what I'm wearing, or would she sew like a pretty baju kurung like what Miss Amira is wearing? Can you take a guess? Can you comment in the chat box? Sari, Adni said Sari, Lee Hua Yi said
Yes.
Sari. And we have Tunisha who sent us an emoji of a dress. It could be, okay, as Kashvina say Sari. Miss Amira, what do you think was the type of clothes that Anil's mother usually sews?
Yes, interesting because someone said traditional Indian clothes. So it does not necessarily sari, maybe traditional clothes. Other than saris, I'm not sure any other traditional clothes of Indian, but yeah, maybe we can have answers or responses from boys and
Sanjana actually said Punjabi suit. Miss.
yes, okay. Indian traditional clothes. Okay. Someone said
Lenga. Someone said lenga. That's amazing. Amazing responses.
yes, traditional dresses for Indian. Good, good answers. Good job.
Good.
Next,
And
let's
Salwa. It's amazing, right? How she was, with all these responses. So we know that you are actually aware of all the different types of, Indian traditional costumes and attires. Silk clothes. Someone said
okay, let's continue.
lenga. Said Vinakos. So our wild guesses would be that Anil's mother was amazingly great at sewing Indian traditional clothes, not just saris. It could be like what you mentioned earlier. It could be like Punjabi suit, sawa. Someone said jipa, and someone said scarves, lenga. So that's a lot, right? Shall we move on to the next part of the story, Miss Amira?
Yes. Wow, great job, everyone. Let's continue. So, just let the chicken eat the corns, I think, and let the leaf fall down. But just listen to the story, okay? Just now, if you heard that Anil's mother had everything needed to sew the clothes, Anil too had everything he needed. So, what can you see? What did Anil have to make the kite? Can you comment in the chat box? What can you see in front of Anil? The materials for Anil to make the kite. Please don't say chicken because you cannot make the kite out of chicken. Yeah, I know you are
Someone
interested
mentioned
to
this.
ribbons. Very good. Scissors. Yes. String, fabric, glue. Good job.
Great responses.
Yes, you are doing great. Give a clap for yourself. So, he had the papers, spools of string, ribbons, a pair of scissors, and a tube of good strong glue. Why do you think he needed the strong glue? Could he just use any types of glue? What do you think? What do you think, Miss Eva?
Probably Miss Amira, he would need a strong glue maybe?
Mm.
He shouldn't be using this paper glues, right?
Yes, so it must be a reason why he used the strong glue. So that the kite he made would endure or stay strong in the strong wind. It would not easily break. Once he had everything he needed, he set to work and soon his fingers flew. It means that he started to make the kites. Next. Then, what happened, pupils? Do you see Anil's face? He is happy, right? Yes, because one day Anil heard about a wedding in the village. I don't know why. Every time I heard the word wedding, I would be excited. Don't you think so, Miss Eva?
I do because wedding means food. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, because there will be a lot of people wearing nice clothes, a lot of delicious food will be served, and sometimes we can watch people sing or dance at the wedding.
Yep.
You can feel so much joy at the wedding. How about you, boys and girls? Do you
Let's
feel
look at the
excited when it
responses.
comes to wedding? Indeed, true. Yes. Wow, good job. Okay, so same goes to Anil. He wanted to make the wedding merrier. He said to his friends, I shall make 12 kites and fly them all at once in honor of the bride. Wow, that's quite a lot, right, pupils? Right, Miss Eva?
12 heights. Yeah, 12 is a lot. It's a big number.
Yes. He also said, I shall cover them with sequins and give them tails of bright ribbon. Do you know what is sequin?
Can you show us what sequins are, Miss Amira? It'll be nice to see some.
Yes. Okay. So here is the example of sequins on my sleeve. Can you see that?
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So people put sequins on clothes to make them more beautiful and appealing so that you have the shiny effect. Okay. Lots of work. Okay. Yes. The boys and girls said yes. Diamond ting ting. Diamond ting ting.
Diamond ting ting.
Yes, it's shining like diamond. All right, a type of glitter, maybe. Okay. All right, good. So you know what sequin is. All right. So that was what Anil wanted to do. Then he sat down in the shade and started to work. His friends became so excited to hear that too. All right. Next, just now, Anil said he wanted to make 12 kites. So, if you were Anil, how many kites would you make? And why? How many kites would you make?
Well, Miss
Hmm.
Amira,
Mm-hmm.
if I had a choice, I would probably be making 9 kites. 9 because 9 is my favorite number. And it will be great to
Okay.
fly all 9 kites together all at once.
Wow. Wow. So you like, yes, your favorite number is 9, so that's why you wanted to make 9 kites.
Yeah.
Yeah, some will say 20, 100, 21.
What
Yeah.
about you, Miss Amira? How many would you
Hmm.
make?
I think maybe I will make only one kite
Oh,
because I would
wow.
like to focus on making one big and beautiful kite. and put a lot of sequins and ribbon to that kite. So I need to focus to actually make that
Right.
kite. That's why I want to make only one kite. Yes, the
One
most
that's
beautiful
big,
one.
bright, and beautiful.
Yes. All right. So whatever number you choose, it must be a reason behind it or it must be significant to you. Right. Okay. Thank you for the responses, boys and girls. Keep continue. Keep typing your responses. Okay, they are still answering how many kites would they make.
Yeah.
And someone actually said like thousand or millions. I don't know, one with the zero infinity zeros. Okay,
We've
one.
got 12. We've got 6. Someone said
Actually,
8.
yes, actually someone said one because 12 is a lot of work. It's true,
Oh,
right?
wow. Great reasoning there.
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, let's continue. Next one.
Right. So, like what Miss Amira just shared, Anil, the king of kites, wanted to make 12 kites. 12, not one, but 12 kites, and flew them all at once. But you see, Anil's mother, she was not very pleased. And she said, I shall have extra shirts and extra saris to sew for the wedding, Anil. You don't have time for kites. I would need your help, and I will need all your sequins and all your ribbons too. That's what the Queen of Needles, who is Anil's mother, told Anil. And being Anil, Anil was very, very upset to hear that. His mother wanted him to stop making kites and help her to sew the clothes. You see, Anil has pictured 12 beautiful kites. He wanted to create 12 beautiful kites and fly them all at once to honor the bride. And suddenly, his mother was not very pleased because she needed his help. But although Anil was upset about the whole situation, Anil felt like it was his duty to help his mother. He knew that the entire village depended on his mother for their new beautiful clothes for the wedding. So, this is like he was like in a state of a dilemma. Okay, dilemma. It sounds like a big word, right?
What is dilemma, Miss Eva?
What is dilemma, Miss Eva? So, before we answer that question, that amazing question by Miss Amira, I just want all of you who's watching this to think and to guess. Do you think Anil actually helped his mother? Yes, no, or maybe? Okay, so now let's go back to dilemma. So Miss Amira asked, what is a dilemma? So basically, when you are in a dilemma, you're in a difficult situation because you have to make a difficult choice. And you have usually more than just one option, you've got two options. So for instance, I'm going to give a concept of dilemma that is probably quite close to your heart, something that you can relate to. Like when you have to complete a homework before 12 at noon, but at the same time, your mother asks you to help her in the kitchen. So which one would you choose? To complete the homework or to help your mother? And in Anil's situation, in this story, is he going to complete all 12 kites, or will he sacrifice his sequins and his ribbons to help his mother sew all the clothes for all the other villagers? So which one would you choose? You know, like in your situation, would you complete the homework or would you help your mother? And can you take a wild guess if Anil is going to help his mother, or is Anil going to actually complete all the 12 guesses? Miss Amira, would you like to take a guess before we move on to the next question?
Maybe yes and maybe no.
So you're like caught in between. That is
Yeah,
really a dilemma,
because
right?
someone actually commented that family comes first. So help
Oh,
his
that's
mother, maybe?
consequences.
Yes.
Help his mother. Help my mom.
Yes.
Kashvina said that she would help his mom. And Safia Amani said that Anil would help his mother. Amelia Maisara said that Anil would help his mother. Okay.
Yes.
So
You know
usually
what?
as yeah.
You know what? Our children today, our pupils today, they are very good and obedient son and daughters
Yes,
to their mom.
exactly. Obedient kids to your parents, because all most of you
Yes,
said you would, help your parents, your mom, because they would need more help, right? So as a
yes,
good child, in a situation where you're in a dilemma, like let's look into the situation I gave you earlier. You have your homework to complete, and you are also asked to help your mom. So as an obedient child to your parents, what you can probably do is tell your mother about your homework and explain your condition to your teacher. And I am very, very sure that both your teacher and your parents, your mom or your dad, would be able to understand. And then it's really up to you to choose what is the best. Okay, next. Okay, so I've explained the concept of dilemma, and we all know that Anil is in a dilemma. So we're not quite sure, right, Miss Amira? Is he going to be able to complete 12 kites? So my question for all of you watching, and even to Miss Amira as we're doing this, have you ever been in a situation like this, like that at home? And how did you react when you were in such dilemma? Were you upset, or were you able to sort yourself in that dilemma and actually, found a way, to be fair to both your parents and yourself? Miss Amira, have you been in that situation before?
yes. I think yes. I was upset, but most importantly, I told my mom what I felt, and I tried to reason out with my mom that I need to complete or to do something else before helping her, and she agreed to that. And yeah, so most importantly, we need to actually express or tell another other people about how we feel, so that both decisions can be made, uh, yeah, equally, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
But
you can
of
be fair to
course,
both, both parties, right? So
yes,
exactly, there will be times where we will all face dilemmas. It can be at work, it can be in school, it can be at home. But what's most
yes,
important, like what Miss Amira said earlier, is to discuss it. To express how you feel. If it's a dilemma between what you need to do and what your mother needs you to do, you could probably discuss it. Okay.
yes.
So
Also,
I was
sometimes,
also.
yeah. I want to read one response from
Mhm.
Kevina. She said,
Okay.
yes, she has been to that situation, and she
Mhm.
said, but luckily her mom understood her situation as well as her teacher, and she was glad
Oh,
that
that's
both
nice.
understood. Yes,
That's nice because upon like expressing yourself, and when you actually tell them the truth about the dilemma and the situation you're in, I'm pretty sure they would understand. Okay, so it's still hanging right there. Like, did Anil actually help his mother? Was he able to complete the 12 kites? Well, if you ask me, of course, I know what the answer is, but let's just keep it there, and you can probably take your guesses and just figure out, if Anil actually managed to create 12 kites and throw them all at once, or
yes.
did he give up on his kites? So, yeah, Miss Amira, I think that's all right from us.
Yes, that's all. Before that, thank you to 625 watching, 625 audience pupils watching
That's a
our
lot.
YouTube live. Yes, thank you. Thank you for listening to us. And don't go out yet. You have more activities after this. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank
So,
you, Miss
thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Miss Amira. Thank you to everyone watching this. We will definitely continue this part, the story, okay, in the
Mm-hmm.
next part of having fun through story session. Because, like mentioned earlier, this is only the first part. You can take your guesses if Anil is going to complete the 12 kites or not. So that is all from me and Miss Amira. We will see
Yes,
you
thank
in
you
the
so
next session.
much.
So
Okay,
it's
bye
yours.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
See you, Mr. Leong.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ivana and Miss Amira, for such an exciting storytelling session. Did you enjoy the story, boys and girls? Well, I'm sure you did. Thank you for all your responses. I found it interesting, especially the part where Anil is talented, and so his mother, the Queen of Needle. Well, I wish I could be like Anil and make beautiful kites. I think it would be pretty cool. Don't you wish the same, boys and girls? Would you want to be Anil and make beautiful kites? For the next activity, let me invite Miss Liu, who will be assisted by Miss Fong. Hi, Miss Liu. Hi, Miss Fong.
Hi. Thanks, Mr. Leong. Hi, children. I'm Miss Liu from Yukchun Primary School. Glad to be with you in this lovely afternoon. So just now we have heard an interesting story, but it's just part 1. There's still part 2, and we are left hanging in the middle. So Anil's mother needed his help, but he had to make 12 kites. So he was in a dilemma. So in your opinion, what is going to happen next? So what is Anil going to do? So we would like you to write your opinions, what you think, in the Padlet. So just now I see in the comment, the chat box is very happening. So we'd like you to write in Padlet now. So have you used a Padlet before? Or let me show you what is a Padlet, okay? So there you go. Wait. Okay, give me a minute. So a Padlet is like a blank wall where you post all your ideas, and then your friends have time to go around and read your post and then give you response. So this is a Padlet. So later, I'm going to share a link in the chat box, and you are going to, when you click on the link, you will come to this page. Okay. So how do you create a post? At the corner, you see this plus sign. When you move your cursor there, it becomes a pencil. So you click on it. Then there you go. There's your blank post. So in the subject, I'd like you to write your name. And then you move your cursor here. That's where you can start typing all your thoughts. And but first of all, we'd like to know, where are you from? So where you are from. So just write the name of your school. So for example, I'm from Yukchun Primary School. Hey, wait a minute. Where is your SK and SJK? You might ask like that, right? So we try to use proper English. So instead of using SK, SJK, these are Malay words, isn't it? So we use primary school. So when you tell people from the other country, they know straight away that you are from primary school, okay? And then you can start typing your thoughts. Your fingers can fly on your keyboard. I think Anil will be sad because he will not have enough time to make his 12 kites. And then you can also insert some picture, relevant picture. One picture is enough. Let's see. You move your cursor to the 4th icon here. Click on it. Then in the search bar, just type in the keyword. For example, set face. Click on the arrow, and all this picture will appear. So just choose one picture that you think your favorite picture. For me, I think this is cute. Okay, and then finally click publish. Okay, so there you go. your post will appear here, and then everybody who are on this page, who are viewing this page, can see your post. And the best thing is you can give feedback. If you like, you can go and you can read the other posts. If you like it, you can click on the heart shape here, and you can even comment. So I like your I like your opinion. Okay, so we'd like to, you are good boys, good girls. We'd like to see good comments from you. Okay, so that's all. So before you start, before I share with you the link, let's go through the instruction again. So first, click on the link shared in the chat box. So in Padlet, write your name and then write the name of your school. So I'm from Pui 2 Primary School, and then write what is going to happen next in that annual story. So you may insert a relevant picture and then read your friend's post and click the heart shape if you like their post. You can also add comments, okay? But there might be some people who cannot join, then you can still comment in the chat box. All right, so there you go, you can see the link there. So it's going to be fast. We only have 5 minutes. So hopefully you take really do it fast. Okay, I can see people typing their answers. That's very good. Let's see who will be the first one to post. Okay, I'll start the timer as well. Okay, keep it coming. What will Anu do? Would he still be able to complete the 12 kites he promised? Like to keep up to his name, the King of Kites. You can't join in? If you can't join in, you can still type your comment in the chat box. Oh, I see. Oh, yes. There you go. This is Lakshmi from Vivekananda Primary School. And then she thinks Anu is not going to give up. She will still make 12 kites. Okay, isn't that great? And then I think you should be able to join in. If you can't, don't worry. You can type the post in the comment box, in the chat box. We can still read your post, all right? Okay, so Amir from LaSalle Primary School, but I don't see any comment. And then Chu Jingheng from Prechai 2. Well, it's going very fast. Wow. Anil and his mom will be together finish the Mission Impossible. Yes, I like your post. So, okay. Arisha, I think Anil's mother will help him with his kites project. She's from SK2PJ, yes, 6A. Yes, I like your post. Nicole, I think Anil will help his mother. Like everyone else who says that he will be sad, it's true. He might be ready, but if Anil, oh, okay, it's moving. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, let me. Okay. But if Anu had a reason why he wanted to help his mother, I think it would be because family should come first. Okay, you are the family person, right? Family. I agree. Family comes first, right? When they need our help, we should help them. Okay, let's see here. Chan Wen He from Chai. Okay, I think Anu will be sad since he will not have enough time to make all 12 kites, but at the same time happy because his mother can finish making the clothes for the wedding, right? And then the mother can keep up to her name, the Queen of Needles. Yes, that's right. Okay. I see an interesting picture here. So there's no name. So she's this person is from SJKC Chonghua Damansara. I think Anil is sad because he does not have enough kites for the wedding. Yes. He will be sad, right? So you can click on the heart shape on your friend's post. Let's see. Okay, Iman. from SK Bandar Baru Sri Damansara 2. I think Anil can make 12 kites. 12 kites, right? Tomorrow. How he suddenly have more hands? Are his friends going to help him? Is it? Okay. Yes, probably. It's your prediction. There's no right or wrong, isn't it? Okay, that is Farah. I'm from Asunta Primary School. Hi, Farah. I think Anil will try helping his mother as much as possible. So there might be time to make at least one kite. Yes, at least one, right? Maybe the best, he pour out all his effort on it. Okay. Oh, I like all the responses. You are so active. That's very good. Ariana from SKDU Primary School. I think Arnie will be sad because he can't make his 12 kites. Yes. Sad will be, yes. But how he solved the problem, we'll see, right? Okay. And hopefully the story has a happy ending. So this Muhammad Adam from SKPJ. I think Anya will do the impossible and make the 12 kites. He will look for a way, right? He can look for a way. There's always a possible way to solve the problem, right? Nothing is so impossible, isn't it? We have our friends, our family. Yes. Okay, Noria Shah from Asunta Satu Primary School. I think that Ani is going to be sad, but he still have his mother. But he asked his mother that he can finish it in one day. And Ani's mother accept the challenge. And he succeed with the help of his friends. Yes, very good. Excellent answer. Okay, I think the timer just stopped. That's all from, we have to stop here, but I can see that people are still writing in very good. We will still accept your answer and we will give you feedback. Yes, with Mr. Bean face. All right, and you can just stand in and we will still able to read your post. And you can also read your friends' posts, right? And give them comments. Okay, good job. Really good, excellent response for all of you. I'm really, really honored to be with you this afternoon. Okay, back to. Good job. Excellent. Bravo. Okay, I pass the time back to Mr. Leong. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Liu. Thank you, Miss Fong. Wow, boys and girls, it was such an interesting activity using Padlets. I personally did it myself and I enjoyed it so much. I'm amazed to see your responses, boys and girls. I would like to say, good job, boys and girls. Don't forget, you can still post your comments after this. Boys and girls, we are not done yet. We still have another activity. Are you ready? I can guarantee that you will enjoy the next activity. I now call upon Puan Mardiana and Puan Siti Rubia to join us for the next activity. Hi, Puan Mardiana. Hi, Puan Siti Rubia.
Hello, Mr. Leong. Hi, how are you? Okay,
Hi.
children, how are you? How are you, children? Okay, you can type your response in the chat box. Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's quizzes time. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. I am Miss Warmadiada from Damansara Jaya 2 Primary School, and my partner for today is Miss Siti Rubia from Bandar Baru Sri Damansara 2 Primary School. So I'm sure most of you have played this game before, right? I mean, quizzes. So there are two rules before we start playing the game. Okay, I know you're getting excited now. Okay, first, please put your real name and short form of your school's name. Okay, for instance, my name is Wan Madiana, so I just put Diana SKDJ2. All right. I really hope that you don't put like Roblox 123 Demon Slayer 435 or those kind of things. of name. Okay, that kind of name. So just put your real name. I mean the short one and the short form of your school's name. And the second rule we have here, the most important thing, just have fun. Okay, so I would be glad if all of you could try these quizzes. Literally, it's not so much about winning, but it's to see how far you understand the story throughout our lesson today. Okay, shall we start the quiz now? Miss Ruby, shall we start?
Hold on, Diana. Before we start playing quizzes, hold on. Before we start playing quizzes, I want to share some interesting facts about the World and International Kite Festival.
Okay.
Do you know that we actually have that international scale festival in Malaysia? Do you know where it is being held? Can you guess where is the location?
I'm not sure
I'll
about
give
that.
you a
What about
hint.
the rest?
It is actually located. It is actually located at the of the state in Peninsula of Malaysia. You may respond in the chat box. Yeah. South Peninsula of Malaysia. Do you know the name of the state?
They don't know.
It
Most
is
of them
considered one
don't
of
know.
in. Oh, okay. Let me share with you. It is actually being held in Pasir Gudang, Johor. Okay. The 6 days events will include so many interesting activities such as there'll be 42 international kite flying performance from all over the world, and there'll be fun and creative activities for the children. Okay, you'll be able to see live demonstrations on how to make a kite from the professionals in the field. Okay, as you can see on your screen now, the kite is big, right? What is the name of the big kite? What do we call this?
Anyone knows here? Anyone knows
Okay,
here?
anyone knows? What do we call this big kite?
Oh, yes. Yeah, some people say, wow.
Yes, someone answered.
Wow.
Yes, Umar Mikael said, wow, yes. It is,
Yes,
the big kite is called wow, okay? Wonderful, children.
That wow
Okay.
is wow,
Beside
right?
wow, we can also see unique, yes. Beside wow, we can also see unique design of kites, like what you can see on your screen now, okay? What a huge spark design kites. Huge, right? Do you know how they are going to sky? Are they going to fly it the conventional way using the, the string by running? Okay, if you want to know, let's pray 19 will, the situation will get better and all of us can visit Pasir Gudang World Kite International Festival one day, okay? Besides that, apart from the kite festival in Pasir Gudang, Johor, the international lovers also can celebrate that in Gujarat. Okay, Gujarat is in India. The World Kite Festival considered one of the biggest festivals in India. Yes, the one that you see on your screen now is actually Gujarat World Kite Festival. Yes. I think enough with the facts sharing session about International World Kite Festival, right, Miss Diana? Let us continue with our quizzes.
Okay, but before that, it's just such an amazing event. The last picture caught my eye. I could see a lot of flags from various countries there. So I'm sure those countries participated in that event, right? Okay, all right. Before we go to quizzes, okay. Yes, I think we have to start the quiz now. Okay. We are waiting eagerly to play the quiz. So I will share you the link here.
Don't forget to write your name and also your school name.
Okay, if you see the link, you can click. You can see the chat box. You can click the link there. There you go. Don't forget to put your real name and short form of your school's name. Okay, a lot coming in. 32, 34. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. I can see a lot coming, a lot coming. Okay, good job, great job, everyone. This is the most what? The most what?
Wow.
The activity that you like the most. Okay, good. Okay, 184, 200, 200, please, 200.
Wow.
Oh, more than 200. Come on, the rest. 300, make it 300. Then we'll see the winner. I will display the top 10, top 5 or top 3 of the winners here. Okay, in 1 minute, I will close it and I will start this quiz. Okay, still waiting for the others to join in. Gonna have fun. Okay, remember, it's not so much about winning, but it's to see how far you understand the story throughout our session today. And some of you just woke up. Okay, done. All right, I will start the quiz. Okay, there you go. Shall I start the quiz now? Yes or no? Yes. If yes, please say yes. If no, so wait, teacher, wait. I'm trying. Yes or no? Look at the comments.
Oh, someone said it's
yes.
loading. It's loading.
It's loading. Okay, I will wait. Okay. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Okay, we're waiting for the others. Okay, Miss Amira, you know what, Miss Amira? I also have sequence here. Sequence on my baju kurung. Can you see my shiny sequence? Sequence. I also have
Wow, that's very beautiful. What color is that? Is it maroon?
Maroon. My favorite color. Okay, I will start now. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hear the sound? The children are very
Yes, I can hear the sound. Very competitive. Great job,
This is first time for me actually.
Go. Read the questions carefully.
See this many participants.
Read the questions carefully. Okay, so Shasmita Siasunta is leading, followed by the second Alif Azrael Fazril. Wow, the sound. This is my very first time hearing the sound like this. Shasmita done, Alif Azrael done. Okay, Hussein from SKB Unit 2. Second place now. Followed by Bradley Brichai. Okay, Hussein Unit 2 is leading now. As you can see on the screen.
We can see the accuracy also considered high, 76%.
Yeah, Afrina, I can see Afrina and Khadija to my school. Sorry, the rest. Very good, everyone. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, some of you are done. If you are done, just wait. I will end the quiz Sarah, Rivana, Frida, Lindsay, Hans, Ninjali, Kylie, Stinchon, Adana, Kong, Valerie, Alicia, Sissy Damai, Sansai, Lauren, Noah Mili, Alicia, Ahmad, Nancy. I'm sorry if I don't mention your name. I'm sorry because I can't mention everyone's name here. There's a lot. I will need a wheel of water to drink if I mention your name, everyone's name here. Okay, can I end the session now? I think I can end the session now. Okay, let's see.
Yes.
For the winners. Let's see. Okay, in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
End.
Okay, there you go. The winner, the first winner is Hussein from SK Beauty 2. Second, Bradley Presa. And the third one goes to Leo Yanji. Okay. All right. Great job. Wow, amazing. Most of you got 100%.
Well done.
Okay, well done. Well done. Give a round of applause to yourself. Okay, very good. Yes, I like that. Do you like to play this quiz? Do you like to play this? You want some more? If you want some more, if you want more quizzes, then you can join us in our next session, but not today, later. Okay. Thank you again for your participation.
Yes.
And yes, I will pass this go back to Mr. Leong. Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Puan Mardiana.
Bye, children.
Thank you, Puan Siti Rubia. Thank you. Oh, boys and girls, did you have fun just now? Well, I know I did. It was really, really fun. So, everyone, what do you think of the session today? Well, in my opinion, it's really good. I had a lot of fun. I really hope that you had enjoyed every minute of it, with the fun storytelling and all the exciting activities we had. I would like to say thanks again to all the presenters from the fantabulous session. A special thanks and high five to all the pupils among the audience for your active participation. I would like to also extend my appreciation to the crew involved in organizing this program, and not forgetting the heads of all the school involved. We wouldn't have been able to do this without all of you. One last thing, please share the link to your friend from other schools, districts, and states, so that they would be able to enjoy the story, The King of Kites too. One more thing, boys and girls, don't forget to fill in the attendance link at the chat box. Click on it and you are able to fill in the attendance link. Finally, dear children and teachers, remember to join us again when we have our part 2 of the story, okay? Now, please remember to fill in the attendance link. Thank you and stay safe, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. See you again. Please remember to fill in the link. Click on it. You are able to enter a link and you are able to fill in the attendance link. Please remember to fill in the attendance link. Well, thank you for joining our story today, The King of Kites. And a great shout out to all the teachers involved in this program. Don't worry, boys and girls, just click on the link and you're able to fill in the attendance link. It's really, really important, boys and girls. Please do not forget.